For Wall Street just opened about 30 minutes ago. And 1.5 hours ago, we had some news. And we're looking at forexfactory.com here on the chart. And it was all about the U.S. economy, and it was all CPI data, and it was all bad news. If you want to know what the CPI data is, you can just click this yellow box and you see all the information here, why traders care, where they come up with that information. But it's high impact news, and it had a high impact on all of the currencies and commodities today. And this was just released about 1.5 hours ago, and it's bad news for the U.S. economy. As you can see here, the red color. Okay, all of this is less than forecast. They thought it was going to be better than this, but it's bad news for the U.S. economy. So let's look at the chart. And I guess we might as well just look at gold first. This is gold on the 15-minute chart. 15 minutes, guys. Okay. And this green candle here, this right here, where you see the mouse, the cursor, this is where the news came out. And it was bad news for the U.S. economy. So gold is paired with the U.S. dollar, XAU-USD. So gold shot up like a rocket. And I hope you were not buying up here. You're probably thinking, well, it's going to the next level. This is our next resistance level here. So you start buying here. Yeah, oh, gold is going to the moon. And then what happened? What in the world? And here's the price now. This is where when the news came out that's bad for the U.S. economy and gold is going up. And here's the price of gold now. So what in the world is going on? This is called several things. You could call it a fake out, or a bull trap. You know, the bulls get all excited. And, you know, all the retail traders around the world, yeah, gold is going to the moon. It's going up to the next resistance level, 3371, and then bang, whack. Suddenly it drops faster than it went up. It came down faster than it went up. Oh, you could call that a rug pull. You know, everybody gets all excited, buy, 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 buy. And then, oh my God. Well, as I have said so many times, this is why I do not trade the news. So often, almost every time, you see this is what we call a knee-jerk reaction to the data, the news that comes out. Yeah, it's high impact, all right. It certainly is high impact. And then I guess you could call this low impact. Oh my goodness. This is why I don't trade the news, guys. Okay. You can have a big loss. If you're buying up here, you had a big loss. Or you can even lose your account just from trading the news. This is all in 30 minutes right here. Crazy stuff. The market is designed to take your money. So there's several things you can do. Don't trade the news. That's one. Okay. I don't trade the news. Or two, don't chase candles. You see this big candle going up, just let it go. Let it go. You know, the market will be here tomorrow. You know, like 15 minutes from now, it will be going the opposite direction, and you get a different outlook. Now everything looks, when the news comes out, everything looks bullish. Yeah, everything's bullish. Now everything looks bearish. The bears have taken control. So my goodness, it really is frustrating. I'll tell you what to do when I come back in just a second. Let's go over and look at let's change to the 1 hour chart. Change to the 1 hour chart. Oh, look at that big long wick on gold. Wow. Whoom! Went way up and then way back down on the 1 hour chart. Oh my goodness. And now it's lower than when it started. I want to just look at the DXY right quick. And the DXY is of course, it dropped. Okay, the US dollar with the bad news. The US dollar dropped. It came way down here. And it came back up a little bit, but now it's continuing to drop. Isn't that funny? The US dollar is going down and gold is going down. And the US dollar is paired with gold. So try and explain that one to me. They're both going down at the same time. Oh, another reason not to trade the news. So the US dollar, I'm not surprised about the US dollar because, as I've been saying all year long, it's continuing to decline. It's losing its value. It's getting weaker. And this has been going on since the middle of January, ever since Trumpty Dumpty came into office. This is what we're having to deal with now, a continuing weaker and weaker US dollar. And this low here that we're seeing now, today, this is where it was 5 years ago in 2020 in the COVID pandemic. And it's going to go lower. Look at that, it's still going down. Even this is the 1 hour chart. You can see that candle dropping down now. So that's so much for DXY. We know the dollar is becoming weaker. Let's go and look at Bitcoin right quick. And Bitcoin doing well. Okay, good. I hope you've got some Bitcoin. It's going back up to 110. And maybe in the this week we'll break above 110 and perhaps set a new all-time high. We had what 100 and it was 112 we got up to. Can't quite see it on the chart there. Let me squeeze that down. Yeah, we got up to 110,548. So maybe heading for new all-time highs with Bitcoin. And I did have, let me look at this other chart that I've got here. Hang on, guys, just a second. And I've got it somewhere, maybe on the 4 hour. Let me just check. Give me a second here. There we go. Yeah, okay. Let me reset the chart. Okay. And I have a buy limit on Bitcoin. I put this one in here today at 107,800. 107,800 because I see it's going up now. It's hitting that 110 level. But let's watch and see if it will come back down. If it does, we have good support here at 107,800. 107,800 for a buy limit on Bitcoin. All right, let's go back to gold. And we are still bullish on the day chart, of course. And we just turned bullish on the 4 hour chart. I don't know if that's going to hold very long the way gold is going now on the 4 hour chart. It's still bullish on the 4 hour chart, but we'll see. It might look different tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. So what to do? Well, we're coming down to support now here at 33.25, getting very close to support at 33.25. And if it breaks below that, it did break below that with the Asian session today. If it breaks below that, our next level is 3300, 3,300, our strong psychological number. All right, so it might come down and test that one again. Or if it looks like we're going to bounce off of this 33.25, okay, if the bulls can get control here, if the bulls can take over, if the buyers can start buying, then we might go back up to 33.50, 33.49. This is our next resistance level right up here. You see, it went up there earlier with the news, but it couldn't stay up there. Okay, it didn't stay very long, just a couple of minutes. But that's the two levels that we're trading in, basically today. Forget about the news. These are the two levels that we're trading in: is 33.25 to 33.50. That 250 pip range, $25 range right there. That's where we're trading in. So we just keep our eyes on this support and keep our eyes on this resistance. If we break this support, then we're likely to come back down here and test 3,300. Okay, so if you have any questions, leave them below this video. If you're watching on Facebook, please like and share. I do appreciate that very much. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's my YouTube ID, at Rick Ray. And be sure and subscribe to the channel because every Sunday I give you my pending orders for the upcoming week for gold and the major currency pairs. And most of those that I gave this week are already in profit and doing very, very well. Even gold has done very, very well. And most of the major currency pairs are doing well also. Okay, that's it for me. I hope you have a great session of trading in the U.S. session, and I'll see you again tomorrow, same time.